So imagine you're playing one of your favorite board games. So like picture this, you're slowly walking into a wide open room with dim lights and almost no noise or dead silence. As you are walking into different sections of the room, you're absolutely clueless about where to head next. You see different alleys that look like dead ends, and as you are slowly walking towards the path, the music suddenly starts to shift. Your heart starts to race, and you start running into the hallways as the music gradually starts to grow more and more intense. As the rhythm of the background music starts to become abnormal, the tempo starts to increase. And as the pitch increases, you feel like every step is a trap. As the melody grows into a crescendo, it almost feels as if you're like immersed into the situation. Moreover, we'll be talking about how music has a great impact on how you play video games, and we'll be talking about its evolution too.
Initially, video games had no audio at all, like the Captain Ray Tube amusement device and Tennis for Two, the first video games to ever come out in 1947 and 1950. Then, in 1971, the first game to ever use sound was Computer Space. It used sound effects and a sound similar to white noise that represented space. More recognizable, however, was Pong in 1972 that used iconic sound effects.
In 1975, Atari released Gunfight. It was the first video game to actually incorporate some form of music. However, Gunfight used it as a sound effect rather than as actual background music. The first video game to use background music was Space Invaders, also by Atari. It had a low-pitched, steady beat, which increased in tempo as the invaders got closer to your base.
Now for a Dragon Zero, we'll be playing the soundtrack. So the Dragon's Lair was a soundtrack that was in 1983 that was composed by Chris Stone. This piece had a unique soundtrack because it was one of the first games with orchestral music. As you heard in the video, the soundtrack can be heard as like a synthesized orchestration. However, you can see that the music quality isn't like that great, and this was due to like technological limits in the past. But this was just a step into the evolution of video games. The Dragon's Lair was a major step in elevating video game music, which also encouraged future games to experiment with advanced soundtracks. However, the Dragon's Lair was once again a unique piece because the orchestral elements mimic a situation as if you were like actually in the situation. This made the piece unique and it set it apart from other video games in that time period.
Alright, binary technology. Binary technology was basically a sequence of ones and zeros, and the more bits or digits you had, the more complex the sound could be. For example, 8-bit technology, it created chiptune. Chiptune was basically arpeggios or like, kind of sounds like synth. 16-bit sound processors, the more bits allowed the sound to be more complex. It made the rhythm more detailed and sound effects more realistic. CD-ROM, or 24-bit, was a disk used to store large amounts of audio data, and it helped them store more like complex rhythms.
In the modern day, technology has become sufficiently advanced that where we can record and play full orchestral music inside of video games. An example of this is The Legend of Zelda, which